Dave.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and we are one adventure at a time.
We've been living full-time in our 2017 ProMaster for 10 months now.
I'm holding on to something better than anything I've ever known. We live in seasons like the weather, but one thing's constant all along. I don't think that I could find a better way to spend my time than spending it all.
Okay, so we sold everything that we had, built out a van, and then hit the road.
Yep. We wanted to be able to do it when we were still young enough to go and do the hikes and enjoy ourselves. And we've known too many people who waited till they retired and then their health wasn't good.
And so they spent all their time going to doctor's visits, and we wanted to spend all of our time going and hitting the trails, exploring new things, and just changing our lifestyle, living out of the box.
Meeting great people and exploring the beautiful
Yeah.
country that we lived in.
And we've met a lot of wonderful people. So we're living in this full time, so we needed a refrigerator. And we didn't want to have to bend over and get on our knees to get to our refrigerator stuff. So we wanted the chest type. And it's been working out great. We've been running our refrigerator full time off of our batteries and solar panels on our roof. Haven't had any problems. We really like our Berkey water filter. We're able to take any water we find out of a pond or a stream, filter it, and then drink it. So that's been a lifesaver, and it keeps us boondocking a lot longer, being able to use the water that we find along the way. And then we just recently put in this propane heater, which mounts horizontal, and it's not creating that much condensation. It puts out a nice slow heat. We've been really happy with it. So we can stay in the colder climate that I like to be in. Been really functional. We also have a toilet that slides out from the base here. It's a composting toilet, so very handy. We don't have to be near any facilities. All right, so we wanted a bed that we didn't have to fold out and make, and we decided to go with a stationary one so we can just pull over anytime we need, hop in, and then take off the next day. And the other thing we did with our van build is build in a couch. A lot of people don't have a couch, but on those rainy days when you're trapped inside your vehicle, you need a nice comfortable place to sit down. And this couch is set right across from a window, so we can see out the window and still enjoy the day without getting soaked. The medicine cabinet was pretty tough to make because there's no straight angles in a van, but much worth the time. So we just built the frame, and then we took it to a glass shop, and they cut the glass to fit and then put the track in, and that's all there was to it. So it's very nice to have a mirror that's also functional.
So it took us about a year to build this van, and that was with us both working full-time. And we sold a house, and we sold 2 cars, and
We got rid of everything.
yes.
So, and it felt good. It was hard at first because you think that you're gonna need some of that stuff, and you don't need it.
It was a lot harder for me than it was for you.
Yeah, and it feels good though. It felt great getting rid of it.
It took me 3 different waves of, okay, I need this, and then realizing I don't have room for that, and then, okay, get rid of this, okay, but I want this, but I don't have room for that.
It's like the experiences are a lot more important than the stuff. And
Yes.
you look back at the stuff you have, how much stuff do you wish you still, I don't wish I had any of it anymore.
No, we don't
So-
miss any of it. So
Yeah.
it was freeing.
It really felt freeing.
And before, we just worked 9 to 5, came home, slept, got up, repeated, and maybe had 1 vacation a
Yeah,
year.
I felt like that's what we were doing, just going to work to pay the bills. And
Yeah.
and we were getting, that's our experience, our lifelong experience was paying bills.
Yeah. One of the reasons we really like the ProMaster is we wanted to be able to sleep widthwise. This is just wide enough for us that it works perfect for us. Sometimes we can fit Roodle in the bed, but most of the time he sleeps on the couch. One of my favorite things about this is I'm a photographer, and so it was really hard for me to leave all my pictures in frames. So I got all these magnets here. So we were having a hard time figuring out how we're going to latch everything down. So we saw these on Amazon. These are child locks. You squeeze them together. They stick in on 3M tape, and they've worked great everywhere. All the cabinets. They stay when we're driving. The fridge. So this is a pretty heavy duty drawer. Stays there. So if you notice on our sink, we don't have the handle. We took that off on purpose because we were afraid Roodle was going to turn the water on when we were not in the van. So we do have a hand flip here for our running water.
Got everything in there.
And one of my favorite things is we put this up here, and by accident, the hook's lined directly over the sink.
I was telling you.
So if you have a wet towel or your bathing suit or a rainy jacket, it drips right into your sink.
Okay, good job, Roodle. Thanks. I needed that. I needed. He's like, this is just doesn't get any better than this.
Yep. Thanks for joining us today on our little tour of our home on wheels.
We put out a couple videos a week. We do one on a van topic video and another one we put out on wherever we're at and where we're boondocking. So if you want to keep up with us, you can follow one adventure at a time.
On YouTube and Instagram and Facebook.
Oh, that was gold.